But you sent me a trailer. This is a rare
I did.
occurrence. Rare occurrence. You sent me
For
a
sure.
trailer, a teaser trailer for season 2 of Castlevania Nocturne.
Yes, out in January of 2025.
Yes, and it looks great.
It looks fantastic.
The first season left off in a very interesting place with the villain winning, and the main characters on the back foot. The main villain blotted out the sun, transformed into like this more powerful like lion form, and turned. Spoiler alert, obviously, if it wasn't clear,
Right.
for the first season, Castlevania Nocturne, and turned Maria's mother into a vampire,
Yep.
which I'm sure will result in some very delicious drama. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end, Alucard appeared and killed that very sexy black vampire lady.
Which I'm still pissed about.
Um,
I
but
miss her more and more every day.
I'm excited to see where the story goes.
For sure.
Hopefully we learn more about the villain, because honestly, she was one of my least favorite parts of that season. She just wasn't very compelling or interesting at all and felt like she came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She just was not a very interesting villain in the slightest.
For sure. And then doubly so because I've been playing more of the Castlevania games, so it's like I know the lore a little bit better. Since coming from Symphony of the Night, which I'm almost done with, actually. I should have mentioned that. I'm almost done with Symphony of the Night. It was fun for the first half, and now the second half is kind of dragging. It's fine though. But yeah, coming from Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood, Harmony of Dissonance, stuff like that. I'm really excited to see how they work more of like Juiced and like Rondo of Blood and Harmony of Dissonance's stories into it.
Yeah.
Because Harmony of Dissonance is actually my favorite Castlevania game. Because it's a really good game. Yeah, everyone should play it.
I didn't mention it before, but like a recent collection of like the Game Boy games has come out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everywhere, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the absence of Dracula, you feel it, because usually Dracula's coming back, he being evil again, and they had the perfect setup for it, but they didn't do it. From my understanding, they were probably going to do it, but they didn't do it because they didn't think they would get another season after the final season of the original series. So they had it end all happily with Dracula and his wife coming back to life and living off their life happily. But I feel like the season was supposed to end with them both actually being shoved into the Rebus, and that being like the villain for the future. That would have been the perfect way to make Dracula evil again without undoing all of his character progression.
Character development, yeah. But then again, given the Castlevania series is like whole thing with like, if you bring Dracula back, it's like it's a fresh slate. So I'm thinking they're gonna play that card. It's like,
yeah, they could do a thing where it's like, because his real name is Vlad Tepes, you could just be like, Dracula's a title, and like someone else becomes Dracula.
Can be, and that's usually how it goes. In the games themselves, it's like they use someone as like a catalyst to bring back something Dracula-esque.
Yeah, that would be a interesting way to do the idea of him always coming back, except it's not the same version. It's just other people taking up the mantle.
Yep.
That could be interesting, but we'll see.
Very interesting.
Like you said, coming January.
Yep, January 2025.
But yeah, that's all I got for animation. If you don't have anything.
I don't. Nope.